A very good afternoon to everyone and welcome to the Lazarus Motor Show. My name is Steven Siegel and I am the host of the show. I'm the person that's helping you get introduced to the Lazarus Motor Company, an amazing company out here in Centurion in South Africa, a company with a huge heritage and a family-owned company, and that's what I love about it. So those of you that have joined for the first time, just to give you a little bit of insights into the company and what it's about, it is a family-owned dealership. It's a multi-franchise dealership, one of the first in the country that started out with a multi-franchise dealership. And basically what we're doing is we're introducing you to the dealership, to the Lazarus Motor Company, and the different dealers, different brands that fall into the stable of the company. We started with Ford a couple of weeks ago, and then we went into Mazda, and then from Mazda we have now joined up with Kia. So we're chatting Lazarus Kia today, and obviously over the next couple of weeks. And I'm really excited to obviously be chatting to the great people from Lazarus Kia. Sorry, I was just had a little bit of a tongue tie there. But it's all about being live. It's about making mistakes. It's about having some fun. So that's what it's about. Instead of doing a pre-recorded thing, we want you to be able to join with us and interact and ask us questions live so that we can obviously have that conversation with you. So interesting for me, obviously, I've always seen Kia. I've noticed it as a brand, and it's, there's been some great cars, and there's been some, it was a great brand until I obviously got introduced to it. Now, this is a big thing that I've noticed with cars and any kind of brands and any kind of companies now, is you really have to start experiencing the cars, experiencing brands, and you'll actually see what they have to offer. And I was absolutely blown away with Kia. I got the Seltos. We're going to be talking about the Seltos. I'm going to tell you, my experience with it, and the usual thing with regards to the video I do and the video review I do. And then I got Lebo that's going to be joining us. She's a brand ambassador there, and there's my dogs going crazy there. Sorry, I lost you there. It's at home, and obviously we've got the dogs running around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly cut across to the video I did on the on the actual Seltos, and then we'll jump out and talk about it.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's show. So this week we jump into the Kia Seltos, a beautiful SUV from Kia that's design is really distinct and beautiful, as well as the interior finishings are superb. So let's have a look at the outside of the vehicle. Moving to the outside of the vehicle, you'll see that Kia used LED lamps, both for the headlamps and the daylight running. It looks really beautiful, really sleek, and gives it a distinctive design. Then you move around the sides into the back of the vehicle where it's nice and slim, and it's really well rounded off, giving it a beautiful, beautiful looking shape on the outside. Jumping into the Seltos, you'll see a beautifully designed, well-finished off cockpit. Everything from the inlays to the speaker design to the 8-inch display touchscreen that you've got is really well designed. So we've got obviously our speedometers. There is 2 analogs and 1 digital. The digital display gives you your Bluetooth as well as some of your driving information. Moving on to your steering wheel, you'll see all the functions that you really need from the steering wheel. Then you move across onto the side of the vehicle where you've got your controls for locking, unlocking, moving the mirrors in. Obviously when you're parking, it's one of those things now, there's nothing that I hate more than when someone bumps your side mirror. So you can literally put your side mirrors in, and that is sorted. Then you've obviously got controls for the front and back windows, and that's all the electronic. Getting back onto the center console now, you'll see there's an 8-inch touchscreen display as well as analog buttons to be able to go through your radio, your media, as well as a favorites button. That's a new thing that obviously seems to be showing up across the board with regards to a lot of the displays and entertainment systems. So moving down from there, you'll get into your climate control with your air conditioning, obviously. Then onto your power adapters, you've got a 12-volt, 180-watt adapter as well as a USB connection. Obviously, the car does come with Apple Play and Android Play. Then into the automatic, I've got the 1.6 EX Plus. It has got 90 kilowatts and 151 Newton meters of torque. So it's a little zippy engine, but it does the car justice. Moving on there from the automatic, which is everyone's favorite nowadays, across to the passenger side, a lot of space, again, well-designed area with your cubby hole. Then moving into the back of the vehicle, you will see that it has got a big spacious back for the family, as well as a middle armrest that can come down for cup holders as well. My kids have already been playing with that and love that. And then moving into the boot, which is really impressive, a great packing space in the boot. So this car is really for anyone that's potentially adventurous, got a family, or just like the bigger cars sitting a little bit higher than the rest. It is a great car at a great price point. So I'm going to go for a drive right now and tell you what I thought of the vehicle's drive, and then obviously what I thought of the vehicle as a whole. Driving the Kia Seltos is really smooth, it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's luxurious. I really must admit the way that Kia, the manufacturers, have set out this whole display area here and your entertainment as well as your drive information, it just makes you feel more comfortable, more safe, and a lot of thought went into the design of this vehicle. Then obviously from a performance point of view, this car has got 90 kilowatts with 151 Newton meters of torque. So it's got that little bit of zip, but what's nice is that it's a 1600 engine, so it is going to save you on some petrol, and that's what we're looking for, is that saving. Never mind the price that you're getting this vehicle at. It is beyond with regards to the value you're getting for the price you are paying, and we're going to be chatting to Lebo about that to give you a little bit more about the pricing and obviously the different specs of the vehicles that you can get. I've got the 1.6 EX Plus, and you'll see that with regards to the seats and the design and everything that's happening, it looks beautiful. Okay, so from a power point of view, consumption point of view, really great. Drive point of view, superb, absolutely love it. This car is great value for money on all aspects, so I do give it a big thumbs up. I can't fault the car anywhere. It's just anything, it's just pluses, because everything has gone into this car, including thought on price and obviously looking out for the customers. So well done, Kia, on a beautiful car. The Seltos is stunning. Absolutely love it, and I do recommend it. I've actually had about 3 or 4 people ask me about the car and actually jump into the vehicle to have a look, and they couldn't believe what this car has in it. So if you're trying to think of a car to buy, definitely go to Lazarus Kia and ask them for a test drive in the Seltos. It is a beautiful car. Till next week, everyone, hope you had a great time. I'll see you soon.
And that there was obviously the Seltos, a beautiful vehicle. You can see it over here. Stunning look, great shape. I mean, Kia has really stepped it up a notch with regards to their latest vehicles. And this one is selling like you cannot believe. So I'm going to bring on Lebo now just to chat to us a little bit more about the vehicle, take us through it, and have some fun with it. So let's welcome on Lebo. She is a YouTube sensation as well, so you're going to have to check out her YouTube as well. Before she gets on, I'm going to make her a little bit shy, but I don't think she does. And it's her birthday, so let's get on. Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you, Steven.
How are you doing? How's your birthday been?
Yeah, my birthday is beautiful. I'm doing good. So yeah, I'm enjoying myself.
Absolutely love it. Tell me, how long have you been in this car game and been with Lazarus Kia?
In the car game, I've been there for the past 2 years, and with Lazarus Motor Company, I've been with them since February this year.
Awesome. And I see you've brought a fire with you. You are selling cars left, right, and center, doing the thing. Now, tell me, what makes it so special? What do you think makes, and I'm sorry, I'm putting the blowing you up a little bit, but it's really, I mean, you are a great person. What do you think helps with regards to you as a brand ambassador for Kia?
Steven, I'll say customer service is everything. So you just have to give it your best. Make sure that every time you deal with customers, you make them happy. So if you do that, nothing beats that. So customer service is one thing that I can say it's what is making us so special, because with Lazarus Motor Company, we strive that a lot.
Absolutely, and I definitely see it. And I see you've got an amazing spirit amongst the guys. Obviously, when I came through to pick up my Seltos, and to tell you the honest truth, so that beautiful white one that I had, you sold the previous one. I actually picked up a gray color. I'm not too sure what the color is called. And before I even had a day with the vehicle, you had sold it under my feet. That car is doing really well. So, I mean, tell me a little bit more about the Seltos and why do you think it's doing so well?
Steven, Seltos was one of our mini SUVs, which was launched last year in November. So it's doing quite good because it's the first generation that was manufactured in India, and it caters for mostly young families and what can I say? Most of upcoming the middle range level, you understand?
Yes.
So people that are
Yeah,
starting
100%.
families and all that, that's people that actually look into Seltos. It doesn't necessarily say you have to be young or you have to be old to actually buy
Yeah.
Seltos. And another thing that is making it so special is the fact that it's fully spec'd. From entry level to the top of the range, you get everything. Whereas with other models, you find there's certain things that you don't get. You have to add them as an extra or move to the second range also. So that's why
Okay.
this SUV is doing good.
No, it's phenomenal. I mean, I jumped into it, and again, getting introduced to Kia for the first time. I've seen the brand on the roads, and the design didn't really appeal for me. I must be honest. In the early, before obviously this new redesign, and since the redesign, I mean, the Seltos. You look at pretty much most of your cars, the Sportage, they are beautifully designed and well finished off. It's like there's just breathing some new life into the brand, which is really exciting to see. Tell me, on a side, you've been driving the Seltos. What are some of your favorite features on the vehicle?
Yeah, Steven, everything. Everything. I enjoy everything about the Seltos. Like ever
Yeah.
since I started driving that car, I just feel like I'm driving something different. And the features
Yeah.
in the vehicle itself, from like everything basically, I would say I enjoy that
No.
vehicle.
No, absolutely. And I mean, one of the things that I really, really enjoyed, and I'm going to quickly pull this up here. I'm going to share the screen so that everyone can have out while we're busy chatting here. So those of you that do want to go and have a look at the website, we obviously went to laz.co.za. It's Lazarus Motor Company. It is obviously a multi-brand. So when you go into the website, make sure you click onto dealers, and then you can go down and have a look at Kia Centurion, and you can have a look at obviously the different vehicles that are available. And I'm going to quickly zip to it so you can have a look at it. There's a beautiful red. I've got the white one. But the other thing that I noticed with regards to it, sorry, while we're busy chatting about it, is there was a GT that was sold as well. Now that GT looks absolutely phenomenal. What is it? Is that like your top end car?
Yes, that's our top of the range.
Okay, I see them here. They come now. They got the red strip on it. And the price points here, as well. I mean, 380 for the 1.6 EX. I've got the EX Plus. Am I right?
Yes, you've got the EX
Yes.
Plus. Yes.
Yes, and that's a
And we
beautiful
also
price
have,
point for it. Yeah.
I see on the website
Sorry.
they're only showing you the petrol ones. We also have diesel with Seltos that was launched this year in July. Yes, this year,
Oh,
July.
brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant. I just want to also see, talking about the Seltos, and I mean, obviously, Kia, what have you got any specials that you could tell us about that's happening right now, and a little bit more about the warranty behind the vehicle?
So all our Seltoses are coming with 5 years unlimited kilometers warranty, and they also come with 5-year or 90,000 service plan.
Did you say 5 years?
Yes, 5 years or 90,000 kilometers service plan. Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's brilliant. And any specials that are happening so far?
We have special promotions that we are actually doing as Lazarus Motors, where we get you like special deals. We can structure the deal according to how you want. Your budget, according to your budget, and also like we look at a few things. So we also take in consideration of your budget as a client.
Absolutely. And that's what I absolutely love with regards to the different dealerships and working with, obviously, the Lazarus Motor Company, is that there's always something they can help with and how they can help. And what I also was impressed with, and it's something that seems to be entrenched in the people that do the sales or obviously offer their help with regards to customers, is that it's not necessarily it's a sale. What it is you get to know the people. And I know when I was chatting to you, talking about the process of selling, and it's all about matching the client with the right vehicle for them. I think that's what's key with regards to it. Now, tell me, from next week, do you know what we're going to get next week? I'm just trying to test you to see if you know what we're going to be doing, the panel van or something.
Yes, we're going to be doing the Kia Picanto panel van. That's our runner.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. So am I going to fit into it?
Yes, you will. You will. Most definitely.
No, I absolutely love it. I can't wait to actually check it out. But then, obviously, I want to go on to the Sportage and obviously the other vehicles. Out of the range, which is your favorite vehicle?
Honestly, my favorite is a Kia Rio Tech.
The Kia Rio. Why? Tell me.
I just love everything about that car, and I think it's the car for me. When I'm in that car, I feel like I'm in heaven.
You know what? And that's what's actually really true, because I mean, when you're looking at vehicles and you're looking at buying them, I mean, obviously with regards to, I mean, my age is, I think you're like 20. I can't ask a lady her age over the online.
No,
22 somewhere. You look great for 27. But with regards to it, and that's, I think, the key when you're buying vehicles is that obviously, depending on your age, I mean, I'm just turned 28. Just joking. But obviously, being a family man, or obviously men, women, depending on what you want and what your needs are, and that's where you're going to be obviously driven to with regards to what car you buy and how you buy the car. So I can't wait. I'm going to be obviously checking what we can do, and I'm going to speak to Adele to see if we can get me into a Kia Rio as well and see what that's like. But I must admit, out of the vehicles that I've seen as well, which I'm really impressed, is the Sportage really stood out for me, as well as the obviously the Seltos, and then that little hidden gem that I didn't know Kia had that was phenomenal is the Stinger. Yes. That car is beautiful.
That's a beautiful car. That's a beautiful car.
Where did that come from? It's the most. If you haven't seen the Kia Stinger, you have to go and search this vehicle. It is beautiful. Hopefully, we're going to take some pictures. I don't think I'm going to be driving it, unfortunately, but that is a stunning car.
They can still visit us. It's on our floor. We're privileged to have that vehicle on our floor because none of the other dealers have it, but we are privileged to have that Stinger on our floor. So if they want to see it, they can always visit us and they can see it. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no test drives on it. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I actually want to pull it up while we're busy talking. Tell me, and then if they want to get hold of you, how do we get hold of you?
To get hold of me, they can either call me on 066-161-4444, or they can email me at lebo.mpatlele@kiacenturion.co.za. I'm also on YouTube. It's Lebo Mpatlele. I'm on Instagram. It's Lebo Mpatlele. And I'm also on Twitter. It's Koreng Lebo Mpatlele.
Nice. Perfect. You got it sorted. I just want to pull up this Stinger here so they can all have a look at what it looks like. Here, let's do this quickly. I'm going to pull up the screen. I don't think it's on the actual Kia site, if I remember correctly. Let's just double check vehicles, and let's see if the Stinger comes up. And those of you out there, thank you so much, Fani. I love it that you engaged with us. Thank you so much for sending us a message there. It's not on there, so I'm going to be pulling it across into here. And let's get the other stop that screen, and let's add this one in here while we're busy chatting. All right, Kia Stinger, let's check. Boom, there it is. So that's what the Kia Stinger looks like. This is the orange one. You guys have got the beautiful blue. It's like an electric blue. But that car is absolutely phenomenal. If you're into your sports cars and want something really beautiful, really unique, and obviously one of a kind, make sure you're going to have a look at that. All right, so that is it from us today. I thank you so much for your time. Can you hear me there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time and for all your information that you've given me. Next week, we're going to be jumping into, obviously, we're going to check out the panel vans. And those of you that are looking for some corporate stuff, maybe have a look at that. But we're going to be jumping into that. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your birthday.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you.
Till next week. We'll catch you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So that's Lebo from Lazarus Kia in Centurion, a great dealership, and obviously showing you what the Kia range has to offer. Again, a really wonderful range, everything from Kia Picantos, Kia Rios, and depending on what your budget is, and obviously things are quite tight now, a car that's giving you way more value than obviously the money that you're putting down. It is worthwhile through and through, I can assure you that. And that's the thing that is about the show. And that's why I came into it. And it's not someone internally doing it. I'm coming in from a complete outsider, not someone that's heavily into cars, but someone that loves cars, and giving you some feedback on what I feel about the vehicles that we've been driving. So this week we had the Seltos. Go and have a look. Can I tell you, and it's no joke, I had 3 or 4 people, I think it was 3, totally 3, that asked me about the vehicle and said to me, what is it about? And they literally, 2 of them jumped into the vehicle, because I'm like that. If someone's interested in it, yeah, go for it. Go and have a look. And they were really blown away. So with regards to, if you're looking for a great SUV or mini SUV, as she said, it's a vehicle that you have to just go and check out. And like anything nowadays, it's always great to experience it. And obviously they got some test drives there. So go and look at laz.co.za, www.laz.co.za, or you can obviously give them a shout. Here's the number 012-678-0000. And I'm going to pull it on screen just so that you can see it there. So you can get hold of them. And then the website is coming up next. All right, so that's it from me, Steven Siegel, obviously, and the Lazarus Motor Show. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Lazarus Motor Company for giving us the opportunity to connect with you. Until next time, I hope you stay safe. And if you're interested in the car, don't forget to look at the Lazarus Motor Company. All the best from my side, Steven Siegel. Cheers.